Hello again, folks. So I'm going to do a knob change on the Agile AL-3010, and while I do so, I think I'll take a quick time to also kind of give it a little light cleaning on the surface, because it's gotten some little bit of oil buildup and residue on the place. Anyway, so earlier I got rid of old black log, so the body and neck for my 95 made in Mexico Squire Squire Series Fender Stratocaster is now officially gone, and I just got like tuners, the tremolo I also had bought for it, and the loaded pickguard left. So I got rid of everything else, and I managed to get a guitar stand. So now I actually have all my guitars on display, as probably seen by my page update. So also in the process, I got $10, and also these two go onto the guitar. I think that they'll actually look a little bit nicer. So, with that said, let's attempt to get to the taking off the knobs. Now, this is a really tricky thing, getting these damn knobs off of the pots. And from my searching on YouTube and Googling and such, from what I understand, something that's gentle and soft like a cord or like a shoelace is what's recommended to be used by the to actually pop these off. So worst case scenario, I don't get them off easily. Best case scenario, they all come off, and I'm able to put them separately away for if I ever do get rid of the guitar or change my mind in how it looks. So with that said, here we go. Suppose you just take it, put it under, and very gently, I believe the technique is like this. You twist it that it gets underneath, and then very gently, up and off she comes. And to give you an idea on what these look like, it's basically what these, they're not a speed knob, but they're a nice dome-like knob. And I'm sure there's probably not too many people that have actually pulled the knobs off of these either. Very carefully wiggle. And this is probably the first time I've actually looked underneath these to see how they've actually gone on and such. And so far, it looks like they've done a pretty good job. I mean, I don't know how well these are supposed to be lined up, considering they're not supposed to be exactly perfect as what some people might say they need to be. But we'll see. Again, just trying to work at that both sides of the quarter underneath. And again, just very, well, It's not too hard, but it was fairly gentle. So, there we go. There's a look at the 4 posts coming out of the Agile, and the posts are all now fully set back to full. Now, again, I'm using a very, 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 very light bottle with a light amount of a citrus, like Mr. Clean cleanser, and I'm just going to spray some of that onto paper towel, and just going to give the guitar surface a good cleaning and rub off, because it does build up enough grime and guck, and especially when it's not sitting around and being played much. So it's never a bad thing to take the time and give it another little cleanup to get most of the junk, wax, and whatever residue off of it. And I used a I believe it was some type of wax-based cleaner on this previously, so that, I'm pretty sure, is kind of some of the residue that's probably still sticking around onto the body. But looking at the body further, again, this December, this is going to be going on 3 years old, and again, I don't see, even though this was a clearance marked guitar, there's still absolutely no issues whatsoever with the quality of it. And you know, again, people can knock Gibsons or blah blah blah, and you know, all the other lovely stuff that people can be all fanatical about, but so far I would say this guitar, with the time that I've got into it for usage, I'm venturing to guess at this point in time, this guitar is probably up to, maybe 300 hours of playing time on it. Again, I'm not trying to, I don't abuse my guitars, I don't throw them around, I take pretty good care of them, I like to think. And again, considering at the time this cost me $500 shipped into Canada with customs paid on it, and including the docs case, I still think this has been a really good deal. And you know, again, I'm still very hesitant to even contemplate trying to save money and look at the quote-unquote Gibson market. And again, the same thing with Fender's market. There's no point in getting a Chender, because Fender has all kinds of great product in the Squire line, as well as in the low to mid-tier Fender line, that anything between the 300 to say 600 range, you're still getting one hell of a guitar, no matter what style you're looking. Strat, Tele, Jazzmaster, Jaguar, all those other things. They've got excellent product that, especially even in the case of the Squire Classic vibe, and more so the Squire Vintage Modified series. They got lots and lots and lots of sleeper guitars in there that you almost don't even really need to do anything to them. And if you really had an inkling to actually tinker around with the guitar, well, you probably could do so. And you still wouldn't be out a lot of money. Alright, well, she's cleaned up and glossy enough. Let's start the process of putting the nice kind of speed knobs on and see how it looks. Make sure it's all to 10. Make sure that they're lined up right. And very, very carefully slide it into place. So I can't honestly tell with these knobs if these are actually made out of glass or if they're actually made out of plastic. I never really know, but to give people an idea, these are the speed knobs, and these are also made the exact same way as the other ones. So I don't know, but I know I happen to know one of the guys I follow here on YouTube very well. He initially, when he seen this guitar, actually thought it was a Gibson Les Paul, and I was like, nope, it's an Agile. But again, that just goes to show you that, you know, people, again, knock certain guitar companies saying, oh, they're crap because they're trying to knock off this company, or they're not made with the same quality or same things as this company, and so forth. And you know, again, brand name used to be a big thing. Not anymore. Now, you don't have to spend thousands of dollars to get a nice playing instrument that sounds nice. So, anyways, here it is with the speed knobs in place. And there's me. So, again, quick way to how to change out your knobs without scuffing up and ruining your guitar. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you later.